Hey, what is going on, Leos? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your September read for the month of September. It is a general read. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Wild and Unknown, the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. That's why I show you, because I don't even know what it's called. I just got it a few days ago. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. And what else? Oh, if you're ever looking to find me anywhere else, in the description you'll find lots of ways to get a hold of me. I always like to hear from people. You're looking for a personal, that's down there. I got my Instagram, Facebook. If you want a little bit more than what you see here. I generally like to post pictures and stuff and just things that interest me, so feel free to check it out. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Leos for September 2024? All right, Leos. Wow. Well. So the first thing, Leos, I feel like you have options. I feel like you have options, or at least an option, and I feel like you're gonna have more because I do see options in your future. I do feel like there is someone, at least one person in your life now. Someone that's interested. But I see another person. This other person, I feel like with this person, I feel like this is a new person coming in, and I feel like it starts off rather simple. I feel like it's kind of more of like a friendship. I feel like there's definitely a connection with this person, but it does start off as a friendship. And I feel like even though we talked about this other person, this person that's already interested or showing you interest, and it's a viable option. But with this new person, I think things become a little bit more clear as we move forward. Like I said, I feel like there's definitely, it starts off in a friendship, but there's definitely a feeling that there's something more with this person. There's more to come. I feel like first and foremost with this person, your intuition is just telling you there's something going on here. I feel like you're thinking about this person when they're not around. You're thinking about them, even fantasizing about this person. You have the Page of Cups There's something very intriguing about this person, this new person. Something you can't seem to shake. You know, it's like, forgive me for the for this analogy, but it's almost like Christmas when you get that big present under the tree and you've been asking for something that's big. And it's about that size, but you're not sure. But you keep looking at it, and the more you look at it, the more it becomes a little bit more certain, but you're not sure. You just want to open it up and find out if that's what you've been waiting for. And I feel like that type of vibe with this person. You know, like, that's the vibe. I mean, my analogy may not be the greatest, but that's what I was getting. You know, with this person, you're seeing a lot of potential, but yet there's still this internal struggle because you really don't know what they want. And there's this other person that has shown interest or is interested in you. And that could be easy. You know, you don't have to do any work for that. That's already there. That's already a very, like I said, very viable option. But it's not this. So there is that internal struggle, like I said, with that 5 of Wands, because you do see the potential with this other person and this new person. It's very intriguing. A bit mysterious because you don't know. It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that game you see on, social media all the time where they say $20 or what's in the mystery box. You can have that $20 and you could probably do all right. But you want to know what's in the mystery box. I don't know why this person keeps, in my analogies, keeps going into a box. Don't look into that at all. But what I see is some sleepless nights because I feel like you know what you want. I feel like you knew what you wanted the moment you met this person. But there's this like sleepless nights thinking about this person, like I said, fantasizing about this person, even dreaming about this person. And the more you get to know them, the deeper that becomes, because the more you see of them, the more you see what you want to see. Or the more you see what you're hoping to see. There's definitely something going on with this new person. And like I said, it starts off in a friendship, but I feel like there's some energy that's more than just a friendship energy. There's some flirtatious vibe. There's some real physical energy. And that's part of the draw as well, but it's deeper than that. So what we come to understand with this connection is there's a friendship, there's a physical draw. So, as we proceed, we keep seeing more and more with this connection. Like, it starts off in a friendship. You got a vibe. You got that physical connection. So the vibe has increased to more than a friendship. The vibe has increased to a physical connection. But it keeps going. Now the $1 million question here is, what are they thinking? What's going on with them? Because like I said, you have this one option. At least this one option. You might even do it all right to have a couple options, but I definitely feel like there's one that's made their feelings pretty clear. They want to be with you. Or they want to, they want to be with you, or they want to be with you. They want something from you. And that's an option. And I don't like shutting that down, but I feel like there's something really strong with this new person coming in, and I feel like you feel it as well. Or you wouldn't even be listening to me anymore. You just be like, this guy has no idea. But I feel like this person has a lot going on in their head as well. I just feel like in the beginning, they're holding it back. But what's going on here Because I feel like this person, we got new love. You know, I feel like this person feels this just as much as you do. But it is new. And they're not really sure what to do about it. But I feel like they've already made their mind up what they want to do with it. And we have that Leo energy with that King of Wands. Leo energy is like, once you know what you want, you know what you want, and that's it. And this person, this new person, they know exactly what they want from you. You know, they've already moved forward with it in their mind. They see the potential. They think about you when you're not around. All they want to do is come up with reasons to talk to you. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Open up communication. You're exactly what they've been waiting for, and I feel like they're exactly what you've been waiting for, and that's why that draw is so real. That's why you can't not think about this person. You know, they're on your mind. And even though you have this easy road, you know, this easy, I mixed up road and route. So route. Just made up a word. You have this easy route that's just, like I said, I mean, they're coming to you, they're doing all the work, but you wouldn't be drawn to this new person if that was the option that you wanted. You wouldn't. And I feel like there's a point where the two of you and this new person, have to be honest with each other. And I feel like that is coming. And that's the only way you're going to gain balance in this situation. You know, and I feel like that balance leads to realizing how deep this connection really is. You know, we have the Two of Cups, that temperance, that Sagittarius energy, finding that balance. When you're fighting the urge, you want someone and you know you want them, but you're fighting it because you don't know, or because you don't know how they feel, or because it's new. All those things kind of put you out of balance. But I see balance coming in this connection. And I see this bond, this lifelong bond with that Two of Cups. That's a forever bond. And I feel like it was clear the moment you met this person, and that's why you can't stop thinking about them. That's why they can't stop thinking about you. You know, and until we nurture this, which I see happening with that Star card, that nurture, that's when we find balance in it. You know, the universe can give you all the messages they want. But if you're not listening or you're not paying attention, you're not hearing it. But like I said, once you give into this, and once you start giving to it, once you have that open and honest communication with this person and realize that what you want and what they want are the exact same thing. You know, that Nine of Cups, that emotional fulfillment. You know, filling up all your cups. And we finish this off with the Sun card. You know, we get this deliriously happy person dancing around, beating on a gong in the presence of the sun. I mean, if you've ever seen a happy person, let me know, because I don't think I have. I have questions why she's wearing a house coat in a sunny day. I mean, the grass is green, so it's got to be summer. But I'm not here to judge. But I see a lot of happiness coming off this. I love this deck. I really do. I enjoy it. It's fun. But like I said, I mean, do you want easy or do you want amazing? It's kind of what it comes down to, I think. I mean, things that come to easy to you. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying, in this case, it just feels like. And then again, that first person that's showing interest, it doesn't mean it's love. It doesn't mean they want anything more than just maybe to get in your pants. I mean, that's up for you to decide. But with a new person, they're looking to get much more than that. Much, much more. And there's a reason why you can't stop thinking about this person. There's a reason why no matter what option comes towards you, it only seems like there's one option. You know, like I said, I mean, when the universe has a message for us, we're not always listening. But this is a time to listen. Like I said, trusting your intuition with that high priestess off the beginning. You know, I see the communication coming. You know, the one that you've been wanting, they want you too. You're not alone. You're not alone by far. It's all about being open and honest with each other. And that's coming. That conversation will come if you allow it to. I like it. I like it. We have a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have Aquarius. We have some Gemini and some Pisces. Getting some Virgo as well. It reminds me, like, I'm gonna do it again. I apologize beforehand, but it reminds me of us. I'm not a big social media person. I know I do YouTube and I have social media accounts, but I don't spend a lot of time on like TikToks and stuff like that. But there was a video, I think it was like one of those Facebook videos, and this father gives his kid Oreo cookies and a stack of money, like $10,000, and he says, "Which one do you want?" And the kid automatically goes for the cookies. And it really has no relevance to this at all. But I made it make sense. I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna make it relevant. It's like you want what you want. Yeah, the kid can take the $10,000 and buy lots of Oreo cookies, or he can just eat Oreo cookies right now. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying too is like it's easy. You know, there's an easy option. And it's funny because when I was young, I remember my first real relationship. I got hurt pretty good, and I really didn't want any more relationships after that. So I dated girls that I knew didn't want that, and if it ever changed that they did want that, I made it very clear that it was kind of the end of that because I didn't want to fall again. Didn't for years. And I thought I could control it. I thought I could control who I fell in love with. Boy, was I wrong. But anyway, I always, if I seen someone I really liked, and I just never made the effort because there was too many easy options. There was girls that wanted to be with me, and that was easy. I didn't have to chase anyone. I didn't have to get turned down by anybody. And sometimes it is, and I don't mean easy. Like I know a lot of people are thinking like sexually. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean I was out there finding promiscuous women. I meant I was taking the options of the people that were coming to me. If a girl hit on me, or a girl asked me out, or a girl flirted with me, or a girl made it obvious that she wanted, you know, to hang out, that was easy to me. It was easier than me going out and being rejected by people. And I always took it as the easy option, especially girls that, I don't know how to say this in a nice way. For a while, and I'm going to be clear with you on this. For a while, I dated girls that didn't want much. Like, they weren't looking for the forever person. I made it very clear in the first conversation with them. Like, I'm not your forever person. I'm not looking for that. I might have been a little bit more bluntly honest with some of them, like to say I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm not looking for anything like that. I was always upfront. I know there's a few girls that I found out later on were just trying to change my mind. But I was always upfront because I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't want to be a player. I didn't want to be a person that was playing any kind of game. I was very upfront. And I don't know where some girls get that idea from, that you got to fix what's broken, or you got to find a broken guy and try to fix him. I wasn't broken. My heart was a little broken. But like I said, I gave up. I gave up on love. And one day I met someone. You guys know as Fierce Tarot, or Rose, I call her. When I met her, wasn't an option anymore. I didn't get to choose whether I loved her or not. It just happened. But the point is sometimes we have easy options in life. And generally speaking, I feel like the easy options are easy for the time and they're a quick fix, but there's no longevity to it. And that, I say generally, because there's always an exception to every rule. There's always is. But I feel like real love, real connections, no matter if it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, it requires work, requires effort. And when you find that person you're willing to put in the work and the effort for, it's all worth it. Anyway, I know I told people I was getting married, and I never worn a ring before in my life. So I got this like practice ring to get used to it, and it spins. So I'm really entertained. It annoys Rose when I do it, but I'm trying to get used to wearing a ring. And it's just a cheaper ring, so if I lose it, I don't care. But I seen one and it said it spins, so I got it. It's actually kind of like nice when you're kind of like, I get a little bit awkward sometimes and I get a little bit anxious, so I should just spin away. I'm full of random facts, random stories. I don't know why I told you that. I just thought, if you were getting annoyed by me spinning it, trust me, you're not the only one. I annoy myself sometimes, but it's all good. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.